New details tonight about the prime suspect in the homicide of 29-year-old Esme Barrera. Austin police have now linked 25-year-old James Loren Brown to 7 attacks on women in and around Austin, including one just hours after Esme's death. Brown committed suicide back in January. KXAN's Jacqueline Ingles is live in the studio with more.
Robert, Police Chief Art Acevedo says he decided to hold a press conference this afternoon regarding this case because it struck a nerve in our community. With Brown's autopsy report being released yesterday showing that he suffocated himself, the chief thought this was the right time to talk.
They have been scouring over financial records, computer records, cell phone records.
Police Chief Art Acevedo is offering a glimpse at what homicide investigators have been doing over the past 90 days to solve the stabbing death of 29-year-old Esme Barrera. She was killed New Year's Day inside of her King Street home. Closing the case, however, is proving difficult. The prime suspect, 25-year-old James Loren Brown, committed suicide, and there's no DNA linking him to Barrera's house.
You know, we have a lot of shows out there, CSI, all over the country. You all know all the different titles. And I don't want people to think just because we have not found DNA evidence doesn't mean that he's not the suspect.
Brown, however, has been connected to 7 other attacks on women. DNA links Brown to 5. A photo lineup links him to 2 more. One of those women who identified Brown as her attacker says she awoke to Brown standing over her bed on 31st Street just hours after Esme's death.
As to motive right now, we're not going to talk about any potential motive until we actually complete our investigation.
But what if Brown was still alive? Would police have enough evidence to charge him?
If we went to the district attorney's office or to any prosecutor, some prosecutors would say, absolutely, you have enough, bring him in. Some would say, you're almost there. But none would say, this is not the suspect.
Chief Acevedo went on to tell us his detectives will keep digging and gathering evidence until they can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Brown killed Esme Barrera. Reporting live in the studio, Jacqueline Ingles, KXAN News.
And